Bring you to now. What is the situation early this morning in the province? KZN Emergency Services spokesperson Robert Mckenzie on the line for us. Robert, good morning to you. What does it look like? Vehicles being washed away, 2 deaths reported, a number of people missing. What is it looking like in the province this morning?
Yeah, very serious scenes playing out here in the province this morning. Very heavy rain that continued throughout the night, resulting in flooding all over the eThekwini region. It's dire scenes here this morning. Majority of the roads, or especially the highways, are flooded. I myself am trying to get to work as we speak. All the majority of the routes are flooded, and there's severe congestion on the roads that are open. There's been multiple rescues that have occurred throughout the night, with buildings that have collapsed and people having to clamber onto their roofs to get away from the flood water. So very serious scenes playing out here across the region this morning. So
you say rain's still ongoing at the moment as well. As far as the EMS operations are concerned, you're talking about people getting onto roofs. Are you overwhelmed as KZN EMS, or are you able to get to everybody that you need to?
No, we're not able to get to everyone we need. The roads are severely flooded. It's difficult to access many of the areas. And there's a lot of debris on the roads. There's been landslides. And it's difficult to get into some of the areas because of the rain and the flooding that has occurred. Like I said, several of the major highways are affected. We've seen pictures of containers floating in the flooded waters, cars being washed away. So very serious scenes here in KZN this morning.
Yeah, it is very serious, and I don't think it's helping at all, Robert. And this is something that we ordinarily wouldn't have brought up, but it's interesting to then see complaints from residents that you're trying to help, saying that the load shedding, the blackouts last night, is actually making it even worse for them, because it's hard enough trying to find people in distress when there are street lights, but now we're bringing blackouts. That can't be helping either.
No, it doesn't help as well. I know the area that I stay in, the lights went out earlier this morning. And, it just makes the situation a lot worse.
So what is the focus for this morning? I know low-lying areas and the highways as well. What's the recommendation to the public? Avoid what and where?
The recommendation to the public is to stay at home if possible. Many of the areas are affected. There's been severe flooding. And, so if you can avoid traveling, and don't try cross any low-level flooded bridges or any areas that are flooded. And also avoid driving through large puddles of water or pools of water, as it can flood the car quickly and leave you stranded.
You mentioned a moment ago buildings collapsing. Can you give me more details? Where was that, and any loss of life or injuries?
We have had reports of loss of life. I don't have the full details yet. As the morning progresses, we'll be able to get more information. At this stage, we're still trying to find information and access the people that have been affected.
And on the highways, just before anyone does try to, as you say, rather stay at home, but if people do have to, they feel they have to, you mentioned highways. Can you just give me some details? What highways are avoiding? What areas?
At this stage, majority of the highways, I know the N2 south near the old airport's completely flooded. The N7 is flooded. I know these problems down the N2 at Mhlali. I know as well that there's problems on the N3 near Marion Hill with debris on the road. So majority of the highways are affected.
And collaboration between KZN, EMS and various other groups like MediHelp, is everyone climbing in? Is it being covered on a wider area? Is the help assisting you do your job as well?
Yes, no, it's definitely a matter of all hands on deck and everyone get together and help each other. This is one of those times where everyone needs to work together to get the job done.
Robert, just before I let you go, I understand you're not a meteorologist, of course, but any idea, is the rain going to be there throughout the day? Is that the expectation?
Well, at this stage, it's still raining heavily with dark clouds coming in from the south. So at this stage, we're expecting it to continue. But I did look at the forecast, which predicted it to clear. So let's hope that happens.
And just one last question for you then. Provincial government, KZN provincial government, any assistance from them? What do you need from them? What do they have to do?
Yeah, well, the disaster management teams are out and about. But they have the same problems as us, as trying to access the affected areas.
Okay, so right now it's a case of if you can stay at home and you are able to rather work from home, get hold of your employer, get hold of your manager and let them know it's just too dangerous. Robert Mckenzie, KZN EMS spokesperson, appreciate your time. So just a disaster at the moment down in KZN, people losing their lives, buildings be collapsing as well, and even hearing that containers, I imagine those shipping containers, are floating around the harbour area as well in some of the rivers. So it really is chaos down in KZN. Well, our team is down there. We're going to keep checking in with EMS, keep checking in with our team, but also if you see anything that you want us to know about that we can follow up on, you can just tweet us at eNCA. We'll jump on that for you and get hold of the relevant people. But please, in KZN, just be very, very careful today.